everyone, we are back with more Outlast, and where we left off last is we're trying to find a way out of this hellhole. So, hopefully... What? Couldn't we just, like, climb out of here? Probably not. Because why would we? It's all bright, at least. Looks like a Trinity symbol, like Celtic Trinity. It looks like it changed. As soon as you get close, the silver goes away. Got a new note. Wallrider Project Murkoff Corporation. Under the mountain. Whoever finds my corpse, trust no one and tell everyone. I'm not crazy. I know only crazy people say that, but I am as sane as this world allows. With a camera full of evidence, don't call it a gospel. Call it a mockery of reason. Let the world know it is Murkoff's fault. Bury these bastards with my mutilated dead body. Oh. He's just... This is so sad. We got a confidential report. The Pride of Wisdom. From the personal records of Dr. Wernicke. Frankenstein, or the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818. Chapter 23, excerpt. Man, I cried, how ignorant art thou in thy pride of wisdom. Cease, you know not what it is you say. I broke from the house, angry and disturbed, and retired to meditate on some other mode of action. He's just sort of accepting his fate as, like, he's not going to live through this, and that's really, really sad. So we got a cave system, really dark cave system. I can't believe we still have 9 out of 10 batteries. It's like they just, at one point just threw it at us. There's a wall. Ooh. Oh, I accidentally hit the night vision button and that was really bright. Morphogenic engine chambers. Huh. Whoa. So they've been doing a lot of underground stuff here, and they paid for it with their lives, it looks like. What does that say? Morin Solutions. Some kind of x-ray of throat, chest, and leg. Another note, or document. I keep saying note, but it's a document. Variant Postmortem. Project Wallrider Postmortem Preparatory Report. Form note, all material herein to be transcribed and revised to fit legally binding requirements of Murkoff Corp records. Author, Jennifer Rowland. Notes, my 14th autopsy of a Wallrider patient, showing no more signs of accepting the therapy than any of the others. There have been slight gains in cell migration and morphogenesis, including effects similar to human growth hormone, but nothing to suggest the stable creation of a sentient, independent swarm. That's weird. So tired, doubting my judgment, will submit another request for leave. The psychological cost of using such far gone and further provoked patients is more than I feel I can handle. May suggest handing less hope in the far-flung theories of a senile Nazi and move towards a simpler mechanical engine based on a major sperm protein. Will definitely suggest harsher chemical restraints. Murkoff Security killed patient 921 after he overcame enough tranquilizers to put down a hockey team. Jeez. I'm afraid the hormone therapy is interacting with our chemical restraints in a counterproductive manner. That's crazy. I think I'll, just in case, reload. A lot of people look like they blew up. Liquid nitrogen. I'm glad I'm recording all of this, at least. There's an escape. Morphogenic engine. Oh, I got the formula. This is the morphogenic engine. A few lines of mathematics, an algorithm. Reprogram us, turn us into nightmare factories. A few numbers on a dry erase board. Give me a hacksaw and a few hours alone with Dr. Wernicke's corpse. I feel I owe him a debt. Jeez. Some kind of formula on a dry erase board, huh? Is that a helicopter? Delivery exit. Oh no. Sorry. Oh my gosh, he's after me. He's after me, I bet he's after me. Where do I go? Do I just... Oh, between a rock and a hard place.
No more escape.
Keep it on night vision if you can see the dude. Oh my gosh, he... This is the way you die, ripped to pieces from the inside, watching your marrow scatter on a concrete wall. You've escaped one hell, Chris Walker. God help me, but I somehow hope you didn't find another. Oh, he got shoved through that little tiny... Alright, maybe Walker's busy with him. Let's get out of here. Okay. Can I just break the glass? Of course, if a person was thrown against that glass and it didn't break, I doubt.
Try to explain. I know. I am supposed to be dead. No such luck. I am older than sin, but somehow the only one left. Because of Billy. He takes care
That's
of me.
Dr. Wernicke.
He may think I'm his father. He certainly loves me, poor idiot. Do you know what this symbol represents? It warns of a nanohazard. Microscopic machines. The technology we have had for decades but never mastered. Murkoff discovered in my research a workaround. Turn its cells in the human body into nanofactories. It's the natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineer the precise molecules necessary. mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him to murder Billy. Turn off his life support, his anesthesia. You have to undo what I've done. No one can get out of this place while he lives. You must kill him.
I don't know. I mean, who trusts a person that has a coffee cup with the word coffee written on it?
He achieved something like this in 1944. Those fascists thought it was spirits, and I let them believe it. Let them kill themselves, thinking there was some kind of afterlife now empirically promised to them. Fools. Poor Alan. He would weep to see what I've built from his dreams. Billy doesn't mean harm. He's a child with a damaged mind, granted the powers of a god. It would make any of us into a monster. You must end this. You all must die here. Murkoff knew the danger, and they didn't care. In the corporation's mind, we're all just dollar amounts in a ledger. And the profits Project Wall Rider promised overshadowed whatever pitiful balance a few doctors and patients amounted to. He will spread if you don't stop him. The morphogenic ancient is self-perpetuating. I pray to God you have the strength to end it here with your death. More than anything, I want to rest. Billy will not let me die. You could never imagine how cruel this is. I only want to die.
Wow. That's a lot to take in. But I don't know. I feel like part of me doesn't believe him. I'm just curious if there's a note or something. There's a battery. Okay. Oh. Cafeteria. So quiet. So that's the way we need to go. Any notes? Nothing. Documents? No documents. Crud. Ah. Great. So it's gonna be too blinding. Just gonna can't see him. No, no, no. Shoot. Hi. Bye. the way we go. We got time for a document, I guess. Gods and monsters. Note to all personnel from Consult Rudolf Wernicke. Do not worship the swarm, nor allow the delusions of the patients to influence your beliefs. Alright, I gotta slow down. I'm not being chased. The game is technically paused. Any sentient being based in this technology will be so far superior to us that illusions of godliness will be reasonable. We have always looked into chaos and called it God. We now are blessed with sufficient power that such belief could destroy us. Do not be tempted. Remember that you are scientists. Is he here? No? Okay. Any notes? Turn off the valve for the life support fluid. We got a note. From Billy's patient reports, he ought to be 23 years old. He looks like at least 50 years of rough road, pain scratched deep into what I can see. Killing you would be an act of kindness. Jeez, he does look much older than he probably should be. Sublab generator. Life support. Another note. This is Billy Hope's lungs, his liver, his life support. A machine the size of a football stadium to keep one lunatic alive. Screw it all, break it all, he has to die. What do I do? Ah, valve. Do not turn the valve. Cut off the electric supply from the... Is he here? He is. Alright, doors aren't gonna stop the wall rider. He goes through walls. Alright, just keep running. Yep, keep going. Let's end this. This is a really tall stairwell. Did they really have to make it this high? Come on, grab. Shoot! That scared me. Come on, he's right behind me. Alright. Another note. Another document. Permission to proceed. Please find attached the permission to proceed form for patient William Hope of the Murkoff Charitable Psychiatry Program at Mount Massive Hospital in Colorado, USA. The form is standard, and all relevant lines have been signed. It appears Billy is unaware of his mother's recent guided cardiac arrest. Guided? Does that mean that they murdered her? He is submitting to the experiment with understanding unfounded of financial remuneration to his mother and a charitable contribution to her church. Wernicke, having read the boy's dream reports, believes he has enormous therapeutic potential. Oh no. Ah, jeez. Okay, come on, let's run. Even though you just got the crap kicked out of you. There's a note or a document. There's a document. Let's read the document. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. Morphogenic engine chamber maintenance schedule. To avoid patient injury, the morphogenic engine life pod requires a daily inspection of all vital systems. Vital System 1. The enriched and oxygenated fluorocarbon from the life support fluid reservoir must be continuously flushed and replaced through the course of the patient's treatment. Note that OP also supplies anesthetics. Any interruption in supply will cause sufficient pain to the patient to potentially disrupt the experiment. That's terrible. Vital Systems 2. Electric supply is supplemented and insured by the sub-lab generator. Proper fueling and maintenance of the sub-lab generator should be confirmed hourly. Vital System 3. In the case of catastrophic loss of Vital Systems 1 and 2, the life pod failsafe will engage, maintaining localized minimum life support functioning until technicians can arrive. Disabling failsafe will result in immediate patient termination. How do I do it? I'm gonna die. Yeah, sure. Why not? There we go. He's trying to protect his camera. note. Billy is dead. The wall rider, the swarm, whatever it is, unmade with him. Whether I escape or die, I am free. Or if whether I escape or die here, I am free. This poor guy. Come on. It's gonna take a very long time to get out of here. With him limping like this. Man, he took a beating by Wall Rider. I knew it.
Gott in Himmel. You have become the host. Jesus God, what is that thing?
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's lower this a little bit. Wow. Okay, so that was Outlast, and I know that there is Whistleblower, which is, I believe, the guy who sent the letter to the guy that we've been playing. But I don't know if I'm gonna just play it right now, just because I got done with Outlast and my nerves are still a little shot from playing it all. But my reaction to the game, wow. It was interesting. I feel like it was very jump scare dependent, and when the jump scares did happen, like, the music and everything did make you kind of tense, but I feel like the AI in some cases made the game kind of funny to me, like when Walker was chasing me around in that one area with the square. Just being able to get to one side when he was on the other is just like, oh, where'd the reporter go? You know, kind of reaction. It was pretty funny. But I feel like, yes, there was quite a lot of gore. I feel like even if they had taken it back a little bit, it still could have been still as rough as they needed it to be. Like, they didn't have to kind of like shove everything in your face. But story-wise, I feel like it was interesting in the case of using this hypnosis and subconscious, like messing with people subconsciously to do things that they might not actually do. The one bit that I kind of got lost on was with the whole wall rider aspect of it. It's like, how do you jump from trying to make people do things while they're hypnotized to putting somebody in a bubble so that they are a incorporeal being with tons of power, and why in that case would they give a patient who has mental, like, there's mental issues with the guy. Why would they give that much power to somebody with mental issues that, like, they did? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I can understand why they would use an insane asylum, right, to do these experiments. It's more like nobody believes the insane people. That's the kind of trope that I'm sure that they're going for. You can do all these horrible things to these people and nobody will care because, you know, as bad as it sounds, and I hate, you know, saying this, but like, who cares about the the people who have mental deficiencies or mental issues? They are just kind of tossed aside or experimented on, and it's terrible because I'm sure that they took that basis, which I'm sure has happened in history, and kind of went with that, right? Where these people who have problems, or maybe they don't even have problems, maybe they're just depressed, you know, and suddenly they're thrust into this insane asylum and they are experimented on because, like I said before, who is going to believe someone with problems? And it's sad. It's sad that, you know, people and governments and whatever can get away with that, especially in relation to the game. It's terrible that all these people went through this horrible torture and you know, lost their lives because of it. But that's just, you know, my opinion on the game. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play, and I hope you'll enjoy whatever else decides to come out. I still am unsure, like I said before, about Whistleblower, just because I heard that it's a lot gorier than the first game, and I might just want to take a break and relax my nerves and kind of calm down after this Let's Play. But in the meantime, I hope you'll enjoy whatever content comes out after this, and I'll see you in the next video. So until next time, take care.